I do now. Yeah, that was the house where I was dog sitting.
They used to shoot transsexual porn upstairs. Or my neighbor upstairs.
There was an upstairs in that house?
Yeah. This is the one that he and I moved to.
The picket fence around the yard?
Yeah. It was a 2-story.
Oh, was it?
Okay. Yeah. And they would come. He would bring actors.
Yeah.
To
thespians.
Yeah.
Thespians.
They would park by my bedroom, and the staircase to his place was by my bedroom. So I would see them walk up the stairs like, hi. And then he would have production lights in his apartment. You know, you'd be like, the fuck are they shooting up there? And then you would just hear it.
You'd hear that shit?
Oh yeah. And moaning and yeah. So they were, that would be upstairs. And then if you walk out our front door, you know, like that you'd see from our living room, you open the front door, there's a house across the street, and then the one to the right. That guy, they shot him. He got killed. Shot him with a shotgun 7 times.
Come on.
Yeah.
That is personal.
Yeah. On the driveway, in the driveway.
Were you guys home?
Yeah.
What?
But here's the thing. I was in a dead sleep because it happened.
You sleep good, bro.
I sleep
see
good.
It right there. There it is.
There it is.
I wish you guys happened to be watching Boogie Nights and it was that scene, so you didn't know the shots were real. You know, I thought it was the movie, man.
All I remember was I was asleep, and then Chuck standing over me, Tommy, and I'm like, what? He's like, do you hear that? I'm like, I'm asleep. What are you talking about? He's like, you didn't hear that? I'm like, no, dude. And then he's like, it sounded like really loud bang, and I was like, I didn't hear anything. I hear you talking to me.
Yeah.
And then not even a few minutes later, and it was LAPD detectives already there.
Seven.
So they said that with that type of gun that he was shot, they emptied it and reloaded and shot him.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That would take like a minute to do 7 of those.
Yeah, and they shot him in the driveway on top of his car.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Holy
unsolved.
Shit. Unsolved.
They never got anyone for it.
They're scared of that guy.
They said he was dealing drugs.
I mean, I'm watching this guy out back. This was like 2 weeks ago. There's a homeless guy in there, and he's having a standoff with the police.
Really?
He's screaming, "You're gonna have to fucking kill me!" He's got a pipe and shit. And they've threatened people. They're fucking our cars up. Like, it's just been a problem all over the neighborhood. Everyone's going to these court meetings. Whole thing.
This is recent.
Yeah, it's been like a year and a half ordeal of this shit. Damn. And so we're like, I'm like, oh my God, are they gonna fucking kill this guy right now? He's screaming, "You're gonna have to fucking kill me! You're gonna have to kill me!" And I'm not. And then the cops like, we're just gonna leave. We're like, wait, what? The whole building's out there. Like, you're gonna leave? Like,
why?
Finally, we can do so. He's threatening you. They're like, he's just crazy. It's not worth it. And then I was like, oh, you guys are worried he's got the coronavirus, and you don't want to put him in the fucking car with you. That's exactly what they're worried. All of them are. Yeah. They're not arresting anybody right now. No violent crimes.
No.
That's what I was saying. Even those cops weren't going to fuck with me. First of all, it's legal enough, and second of all, there's somebody that's breaking into people's homes. Why don't you go chase that guy? I'm out here trying to get some fresh air.
Yeah. That's some wild shit though.
It's been crazy going on.
Yeah. I remember so the next thing was.
I have something I want to ask you about. That's kind of a HoneyDew job. Well, tell me what.
No, so they came and they distributed flyers for their we're seeking someone for this.
Hey,
homicide.
We're looking for the guy that took his time and shot this motherfucker in his driveway on his car
with a shotgun
seven times. So if you have any information, call right. I'm going to tell you who that is. That guy doesn't give a fuck.
Well, this just
that guy doesn't give a fuck.
This will show you how my brain works and how it's not equipped for the corporate.
You gave him info?
No. I had.
You're crazy, dude. I wouldn't have said. I'm like,
no, I didn't give. I didn't give anybody
info.
I didn't give any info. I didn't do anything. What happened was they gave us those flyers, and I thought it was so ridiculous. So I was working in post-production at the time, and my boss was like, "Oh, I know you do comedy. We're having this end of the week. We have to do this presentation. We have to do a big meeting in the conference room. You know, it has like 30 people at it. Is there anything you could do to that would be funny. I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, well, like, I don't know, maybe you could like distribute a packet or something and just, maybe put some comedy into it. And I was like, okay.
I just got some flyers.
So I made copies of that homicide flyer, and then I took some other things that I thought were funny, and I had them like professionally put together, and then I distributed it in this meeting. And he was like, all right, Tom, like, take it away. And I was like, all right.
And he had no idea.
He had no idea what was going to happen. And then there's like, I don't know, probably like a meme, and then something I wrote, and then this thing. And I was like, and this is also like my neighbor got killed a couple weeks ago, and we're trying to solve it. And he was like, what? I was like, and I started to like try to riff on it, and some people were laughing, and some people were like, what's going on? And I was like, and then somebody was like, oh, he typed this up, like he's a comedian, he wrote this up in that conference meeting. And I was like, oh no, like, this is
You're
real.
right about me being a comedian. Yeah. But my neighbor was brutally murdered on the hood of his car.
And I thought we could use it to bring some light to this meeting. And they were like, wait, what's the funny part? And then afterwards,
and then there's a gif of me right here with a WTF, you know what I was saying? Guys, please put your recycle in the recycle cans. And if anybody has any information on the brutal murder of my neighbor, please call this number right here.
I thought it was like a funny moment, shit. I remember, too, the other thing was that I never considered that people in the room may have experienced some horrific violence in their life.
Yeah, right.
So afterwards, one of the girls was like, "Is this real?" And I was like, "Yeah, somebody killed my neighbor. Isn't that crazy?" And she was like, "Yeah, I know a lot of people that have been killed." And I was like, "All right." So
do you have flyers? We could add them to next week's pack.
Flyer.
Let's solve some cases, y'all.
All right, let's have a good week, guys.
Try not to use too many cups out there, guys.
Yeah.